We are live. क्या नाम है उसका? रायन किगनी,
है।
जिसके साथ मीटिंग है अपनी कल।
हाँ, रायन किगनी आई थिंक। देख
रेगिनी।
ले क्या। रिगनी। रिगनी। मैं यार वो देख रहा हूँ कि वो मैं लाइक नहीं दिख रहा हूँ मेरे इस पे रिफ्रेश।
तू ही देख रहा है क्या स्ट्रीम?
मैं यार वो मैं ही तो देखूंगा, एक और कौन देखेगा। क्योंकि मैं उसको उस पे करता हूँ ना। हाँ, स्टॉप स्टार्ट स्टॉप स्टार्ट स्ट्रीम।
ओके। हम तो और मेरी स्क्रीन भी कर देता हूँ मैं शेयर तेरे इसमें। देख ले, दिख रही है? हम्म। चित्त्या। इसका तो हो गया ना काम अब।
हम्म।
ये यूआई जो अपना गूगल ने बनाया था।
हम्म।
वेबसाइट इंस्ट्रक्स। लास्ट एआई ऑन है अभी भी। ये है भाई मेन। पहले तो ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट बाय मेकिंग अ लिस्ट। एक तो यार, कम ऑन फोकस। तेरी भी स्क्रीन इधर रख देता हूँ मैं। तेरी स्क्रीन इतनी ब्लर क्यों है यार?
ब्लर्ड।
बहुत ज्यादा ब्लर है तेरी स्क्रीन।
वेट।
कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा कंटेंट तो क्या लाइक हम लाइक। व्हाटएवर। So यहाँ से पढ़ना स्टार्ट करते हैं।
हम्म, एक
दिख
बार
रहा है?
देखने आया। हाँ, मेरे को दिल नहीं देख रहा कुछ।
ब्लर दिख रहा है।
हाँ हाँ, कुछ भी नहीं दिख रहा भाई मुझे।
रुक।
इतना इतना क्लियर नहीं है।
अब
और और जूम कर रहा हूँ। बस।
सही है।
हम्म
ओके। तो ये है अपना पूरा बेस, यहीं से अपनी
हम्म
शुरुआत है जितनी है।
हम्म
ठीक है।
हम्म
इसके लिए अपन स्टार्ट करते हैं पढ़ना।
हम्म
और पहले मैंने सोचा था कि क्या बोलते हैं, बहुत सारे रिसर्च पेपर में पहले कंपाइल करके नोटबुक एलएम में डालूंगा
हम्म
और फिर उसको बोलूंगा कि पहले अपने को बताए वो
हम्म
whatever we need to learn before starting to explore all
हम्म
this stuff. But I
हम्म
think we should read this thing first completely. I don't know how long it is.
हम्म
It is
हम्म
pretty long, but I think this is very helpful.
हम्म
It's not that long actually.
हम्म
गाने बंद करवा दे अब तो वो चेंज कर दे पीछे जो भी चल रहे
हम्म और यार,
हैं। Okay, let's start. World models are neural networks that understand dynamics of real world, including physics and spatial properties. Okay. They can use input data, including text, image, video, and movement to generate videos that
हम्म
simulate realistic physical environment. Okay.
हम्म हम्म
Physical AI developers use world models to generate custom synthetic data.
हम्म
Keyword custom synthetic data
हम्म
or downstream AI models for training robots and autonomous vehicles.
हम्म
Okay, how are world models built? Building a world model or building world models for physical AI systems like self-driving cars and requires extensive real-world data, particularly video images from diverse terrains and conditions.
हम्म
Gathering this data demands petabytes of information and millions of hours of simulation footage.
हम्म
Okay. Followed by thousands of hours of human effort for filtering and data preparation. Okay.
हम्म
Neural network with billions of parameters then analyze this massive data set to create and update internal representation of 3D environments,
हम्म
enabling robots to understand dynamic behaviors, predict changes such as motion and depth, and prepare reactions to potential events. ठीक है.
हम्म
Continuous improvement through deep learning allows world models to adapt to new scenarios and understand complex physical interactions. ये भी ठीक है.
हम्म
Training these large models costs millions of dollars in GPU compute resources.
हम्म
Okay. और मैं एक डॉक में अपने इसको नोट्स को भी ऐड करना चाहता हूँ, तो मेरे को लगता है
Yo. Oh. Oh. Shit. Damn.
कार Okay, let's continue.
Hmm.
I wanted to neural networks with billions of parameters and analyze massive data set to create and update internal representation. Training these large models costs millions of dollars of GPU compute and resources.
Mm-hmm.
There can be different types of world models, prediction models. These models predict world generation and synthesize continuous motion based on text prompt, input video, or interpolating between two images. They enable realistic, temporally coherent scene generation, making them valuable for applications like video synthesis, animation, and robotic motion planning. Prediction models. Two types. Prediction models. Okay. Style transfer models. These models guide outputs based on specific inputs using control net, a model network that conditions a model's generation based on structured guidance such as segmentation maps, LiDAR scans, depth maps, edge detection by visually mirroring input instructions. These models can control by visually mirroring inputs instructions. These models can control layout and motion while producing diverse photorealistic results grounded in a text prompt. This makes them useful for applications that require structured image of or video synthesis, such as digital twin simulation and environmental reconstruction. Mhm. And then reasoning models. These models take multiple input and analyze them over time and space. They use chain of thought reasoning, approach-based reinforcement learning to understand what's happening and decide on the best actions. These models enable AI to tackle complex tasks such as distinguishing between real and synthetic data, selecting useful training data for robots, predicting robotic actions, and optimizing logistics for autonomous systems. Oh, तो तीनों ही सही तो तीन टाइप के वर्ल्ड मॉडल्स होते हैं प्रेडिक्टिव स्टाइल ट्रांसफर एंड रीजनिंग नींद तो आ रही है भाई आज खतरनाक क्या कर रहा है तू
ये देख रहा हूँ मैं परप्लेक्सिटी पे।
मेरी स्क्रीन तो बहुत ज्यादा ब्लर है,
Hmm.
दिख तो नहीं रहा उसमें कुछ।
Oh, dude. Okay. There
बराबर।
has been some update in our UI. The robot is picking up, but it's glitching out.
World foundational models like NVIDIA Cosmos models are a specialized class of models that meet the scale and generalizability requirements of foundational models of foundation models. These neural networks trained on massive unlabeled datasets can be adapted for a broad range of physical AI tasks. See, look at this. This is where I got the idea.
Uh,
Due to their generalizability. Okay, this paragraph is really important. These World Foundation models allow developers to extend generative AI beyond the confines of 2D software and bring its capabilities into the world while into the real world while reducing the need of real world trials. While AI-based powers has traditionally been harnessed in digital domains, world models will unlock AI for tangible real world experiences. Here are some key components for building world models. Data curation is a crucial step for pre-training and continuous training of world models, especially when working with large-scale multimodal data. It involves processing steps like filtering, annotation, classification, and deduplication of image or video data to ensure high quality when training or post-training highly accurate models. In video processing, data curation starts with splitting, transcoding the video into smaller segments, followed by quality filtering to retain the high quality data. State of the art visual language models are used to annotate key objects or actions, while video embeddings help semantic deduplication to remove redundant data. The data is then organized and cleaned for training. Is then organized and cleaned for training. Throughout this process, efficient data orchestration ensures a smooth data flow among GPUs, enabling them to handle large-scale data and achieve high throughput. Nemo Curator, trainable data, 10 petabyte data. Once data is curated, developers must be able to search through it to find scenarios for specific test cases. Given the size of these data sets, this process can be like finding a needle in a haystack. However, with powerful embedding models such trained from world models, developer can perform semantic search quickly and easily retrieving targeted scenarios to accelerate post-training cycles from years to days. पढ़ रहा है भाई तू ये क्या लिखा है
नहीं यार, मैं वो उस पे देख रहा था साइड पे, बट देख लेता हूँ एक मिनट। वंस देख लेता हूँ। Orchestration ensures data flow through among enabling them to allow the speed data achieving high throughput. When 3D
यहाँ से
development.
पढ़ यहाँ से पढ़
नहीं नहीं
डेटा
नहीं, ज्यादा नीचे 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 समझ आ गया मुझे। नीचे जा, थोड़ा नीचे जा। और नीचे जा। हाँ, able to search through it file to find scenario. Okay, हाँ dude, ठीक है। So I think they are trying to convert it into USDA file or something for curation into physical world.
अभी आया नहीं है वो पता नहीं
But that's how I'm assuming that they will do.
probably
Hmm.
tokenization tokenization converts high dimensional visual data into smaller units called tokens, facilitating machine learning processing. Tokenizers transform pixel redundancy in image and video into compact semantic tokens, enabling efficient training of large-scale generative models and inference on limited resource. Tokenization converts high-dimensional visual data into smaller units called tokens, facilitating machine learning processing. Tokenizers transform pixel redundancy in images and video input into compact synthetic tokens.
Hmm.
Limited resource. There are two main methods. Discrete tokenization represents images and videos,
Continuous.
continuous vectors,
Hmm.
integers and vectors. This approach enhances model learning speed and performance. Hmm. Okay, इसको डाल लेता हूँ. Enabling them to handle large-scale data and achieve high throughput.
Nemo curator. I see.
Hmm. Developers can train a world model architecture from scratch or post-train a pre-trained foundation model for downstream tasks using additional data. World foundational models serve as generalist models trained on extensive visual dataset to simulate physical environments using post-training frameworks. These models can be specialized to precise applications. ये देखिए बोल रहा था मैं.
Mm.
Precise applications in robotics, autonomous systems, and other physical AI domains. These can be multiple approaches to post. There can be multiple approaches to post train a model. Unsupervised
Mm.
post training involves adapting a model using unlabeled data, allowing it to learn representations and patterns from new dataset without explicit labels. This method is useful for broad generalization and domain adaptation. Uh, for broad generalization and domain adaptation. Supervised post-training uses labeled data sets where the model explicitly guided to learn task-specific features. This approach enhances decision making, improves structured pattern recognition, and ultimately develops reasoning capabilities for more complex AI-driven applications. To get started easily and streamline the end-to-end development process, developer can leverage training frameworks which include libraries, SDKs, and tool for data preparation and model training. Training frameworks. What is this? Nemo
Nemo
framework.
framework. Oh.
Oh, this is basically if you ever wanted to create our own model.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Reinforcement learning reasoning models are trained by post-training pre-trained large language models or large vision models. They also use reinforcement learning to analyze and reason for themselves before they reach a decision. Reasoning models are trained by post-training, pre-trained large language model, or large visual language model. They also use reinforcement learning to analyze and reason for themselves before they reach a decision. I see. Reinforcement learning is a machine learning approach where an AI agent learns by interacting with an environment and receiving rewards or penalties based on its actions. Over time, it optimizes decision making to achieve the best possible outcome. It optimizes decision making to achieve the best possible outcome. It optimizes decision. RL enables world models to adapt, plan, and make informed decisions, making it essential for robotics and AI assistants that need to reason through complex tasks. World models extend AI capability, blah 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 blah. Three-dimensional environments. This enables them to simulate real cause and effect scenarios, such as predicting how objects will move in and interact in complex scenes. Developers can leverage the power of world models. अरे यार ये तो इनने पॉडकास्ट निकाल दिया पूरा.
Hello, and welcome to the NVIDIA AI Podcast. I'm your host, Noah Kravitz. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang recently keynoted the CES Consumer Electronics Show conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. Amongst the many exciting announcements Jensen talked about was NVIDIA Cosmos. Cosmos is a development platform for world foundation models, which I think we're all going to be talking a lot about in the coming months and years. What is a world foundation model? Well, thankfully, we've got an expert here to tell us all about it. Mingyu Liu is Vice President of Research at NVIDIA. He's also an IEEE Fellow, and he's here to tell us all about World Foundation models, how they work, what they mean, and why we should care about them going forward. So without further ado, Mingyu, thank you so much for joining the NVIDIA AI podcast, and welcome.
It's great to be here.
So let's start with the basics, if you would. What is a World Foundation model?
Sure. So, world foundation models are deep learning based space time visual simulator that can help us look into the future. It can simulate physics, it can simulate people's intentions and activities. It's like Data Strange of AI. Imagine many different environments and
ये तो
can
माँ छोड़
simulate
दी,
the
ये तो कुछ
future.
समझ ही नहीं आ रहा मैं वो क्या बोल रहा हूँ. खतरनाक एक्सीडेंट है भाई का. Developers can leverage the power of world models to generate high quality data for training AI models and industrial robotic applications such as factory robots, where blah 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 on highways. World models can create more realistic and physically accurate visual content by understanding. One sec. Okay. More realistic and physically accurate visual content by understanding the underlying principles of how objects move and interact. In certain cases, outputs from highly accurate world models can take in the form of synthetic data, which can be leveraged for training perception AI. Highly accurate world models can take the form of synthetic data, which can be leveraged for training perception AI. Current AI where can struggle with complex scenes as not to understand how cause platforms. See, this is what we are trying to do, bro. World models paired with 3D simulation platforms and software are showing potential to demonstrate a deeper understanding of cause and effect in visual scenarios, such as simulating an industrial robot picking up heavy object covered with debris. This is the key. Predictive intelligence. World models can help physical AI systems learn, adapt, and make better decisions by simulating real world actions and predicting outcomes. They enable systems to imagine different scenarios, test actions, and learn from virtual feedback, much like self driving car practicing in a simulator to handle certain obstacles or adverse weather conditions. By predicting possible outcomes, an autonomous machine can plan smarter actions without needing real world trials, saving time and reducing risk. So, bro, listen,
Mm,
I think in our website we need to be very clear about the usage of World Foundation models. And right now
uh-huh.
we are not talking about World Foundation models anywhere on the website,
Mm-hmm.
because
Okay.
this is the whole key, bro. Like,
Mm-hmm.
world models help physical AI systems learn, adapt, and make better decisions, simulating real. This is what we are trying to do, right? Simulate
Mm-hmm.
real world actions and predicting outcomes. You
Mm.
see,
I see.
but we will do it. No
Mm-hmm.
worries. We will
Mm-hmm.
do it today after reading.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm making notes.
Mm-hmm.
No worries, bro. I think I should drink coffee.
Mm-hmm. Drink, bro, drink.
Should I or should I not? Because it'll fuck with my sleep completely. Oh my god, bro. 5 views? Oh, two guys were watching us. Oh, Abhishek. You? Abhishek was watching, brother.
My God. Stop, Kinnar.
Bro, don't. Don't be abusive on stream, please.
That's his pet name. He used to call himself that I am Kinnar. That's what he's
I know,
saying.
but please, you're trying. Don't get me banned from YouTube.
Or you won't. Unless he does something.
I mean,
Mm,
we don't even have a moderator.
my God. So who's coming to watch our stream at first?
Only
World
Abhishek.
model. World model. NVIDIA. Yes, this raises a glossary. Uh, Dude, what the hell is wrong with Cloud Code?
What
It's,
happened?
I don't know, dude. Let me compact. For some reason, Cloud Code. I think Cloud Code has some kind of outage. Let me check. Code outage.
Look at what model you're using. We need some kind of a diagram as well, to explain our
Mm-hmm.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a. Hmm, hmm. Oh fuck. fuck me.
Dude, you're also cursing right now. You know, you can get us banned.
Bro, English is fine.
Dude, cursing is cursing, you know? Cursing is cursing.
Let me shout about real quick. Uh, all right. When combined with large language models, AI help or models help AI understand instruction in natural language and interact more effectively. For example, a delivery robot could interpret spoken requests to find the fastest route and simulate different paths to determine the best one. This predictive intelligence makes physical AI models more efficient, adaptable, and safer, helping robots and autonomous vehicles, intelligent traffic systems. Mm, when combined with large language models, world models helps AI understand instructions in natural language and interact more effectively. For example, the delivery robot could interpret spoken requests to find the fastest route and simulate different paths to determine the best one. This predictive intelligence makes physical AI models more efficient, adaptable, and safer, helping robots, autonomous vehicles, intelligent traffic systems, and intelligent machines operate smarter in complex real-world environments. Policy learning involves exploring strategies to determine involves exploring strategies to determine the most effective actions. A policy model helps a system. Okay, look at this. Policy learning involves exploring strategies to determine the most effective actions. A policy model helps a system such as robot determine the best action to take based on its current state and the broader state of the world. It links the system state example position to an action, position to movement to a system state to an action, achieve a goal or improve performance. Policy model can be derived from post-training model. Policy model can be derived from post-training a model. Policy models are commonly used in reinforcement learning, where they learn through interaction and feedback, optimizing for efficiency, accuracy, and feasibility. We use a reasoning world foundation world model to filter and critique synthetic data. We need to include this link in our website, bro.
Okay, we
Somehow.
will. Yeah.
Something like we are building on this NVIDIA, on World
Glossary.
Foundation, nahi glossary
Mm-hmm.
nahi. We are building on the shoulders of World Foundation model, and then World Foundation model would link, like it would be like a linked word, which would be clickable to this page.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Real world application models, real world applications of world models. World models enable strategy exploration, rewarding the most effective outcomes. Add reward module to run simulations and build cost models. Strategy exploration, rewarding the most effective outcomes. Add reward module to run simulations. Oh my god. It gets tough, bro, to keep focused, to keep your focus.
So you know what? Drink coffee.
Hmm.
Or
Uh,
maybe wash your face.
hmm. I need to drink my protein shake. I didn't drink my protein shake today.
Mm-hmm.
I need to make my protein shake.
Mm-hmm.
Smoothie.
Modi, smoothie,
Smoothie.
moody. Oh my
Oh
God.
shit. My Amazon parcel was not delivered. Why the fuck? What? Oh, 1 second. Let me get my package. My god, bro. What the fuck?
Somebody stole it.
ओए मिहिका, तूने वो निकाला क्या उसमें से, मेल बॉक्स में से? पैम्पलेट थे। वो बोल रहे हैं कि इस मेल बॉक्स में डाला था उन्होंने पैकेज, और पैकेज उसमें तो खाली है। अब भी शाम को हुआ है यार डिलीवरी, ये बोल रहा है। इतनी जल्दी तो नहीं हो सकता चोरी। अबे भाई ये क्या है यार। मादर चोद साले। खुल तो रहे हैं, दूसरा वाले भी खोल के देख लूंगे सारे। अबे fuck them। अरे यार भाई क्या छूतिया बनती है भाई। या fuck Amazon।
What happened?
पार्सल भाई बोल रहे मेल बॉक्स में डाल के गए और कुछ है नहीं मेल बॉक्स में।
Hmm.
ओके। Current AI video generation can struggle with complex scenes and has limited understanding of cause and effect relationships। अरे ये तो पढ़ लिया। This predictive intelligence makes physical AI models more efficient, adaptable, and safer, helping robots autonomously। ये तो हो गया है। Policy learning। क्या हुआ? कैसी दिख रही है साइड?
हाँ,
कुछ करा चेंज तूने उसमें?
अभी प्लान कर रहा हूँ मैं। अभी हो रहा है, वो टाइम लगे थोड़ा। पता नहीं, रूट क्लाउड कोड बहुत स्लो चल रहा है।
No cursor or codex। Use a reasoning world model to filter critic। ये तो हो गया है। Enable strategy exploration, rewarding most effective outcomes. Add reward module to run simulations and build cost models to track resource use, boosting both performance and efficiency for real world tasks। Okay। ये पढ़।
हम्म।
Read this shit।
Okay, dude, how many times do I need to read it, fucker?
अरे पहली बार ही करा है मैंने वो हाईलाइट, पहली बात तो वहीं ऊपर से
मैंने
पढ़ते हुए आ रहा हूँ मैं।
मैंने पहले ही इधर पढ़ा, मैंने भी हाईलाइट कर रखा है वो ऑलरेडी कॉपी पेस्टेड है क्लाउड कोड में ऑलरेडी स्पीड दिस इज कॉल्ड स्पीड तू पढ़
हम्म।
रहा है यहाँ इनोवेशन हो रहा है रुक जा एक सेकंड देन फिल
चोद मत देना साइट फालतू में कुछ भी फालतू ऐड करके।
चोद दूंगा मैं एकदम चोद के
पीआर में रिक्वेस्ट एक्सेप्ट ही नहीं
it will be it will be raped
करूंगा। आई विल नॉट
it will
अप्रूव
be
योर
raped
फकिंग पीआर
it
मदरफकर।
will be raped I bought some more Bitcoin today more Bitcoin more Bitcoin
टू द मून।
to the moon one day
अरे भगवान।
I'm losing on my Bitcoin already 85k average what the hell are you watching this is
'Drop your fucking phone'.
mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Autonomous vehicles world models bring significant benefits to every stage of. Bhai, I think
Hmm.
the next step should be like whatever.
Autonomous vehicle
No,
shit
no, no. The
I
next
thought
step
robots
should be to run the foundational model on the GPU for using
all
cloud code
right
and start
note it
gen.
down should we start doing it right away I can spawn a model and give him the access for
Ass,
vast no
ass cheeks. What?
yes ass cheeks I got ass cheeks
Nobody
ass
wants to see that
cheeks
shit, bro.
bro you know you're gonna get banned from YouTube for sure
Nobody want to see that shit. Nobody wants to simulate your ass
for
cheeks.
sure you know ass cheeks are gonna get stimulated
significant benefits. Blah, 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 blah. With pre-labeled encoded video data, developers can curate the train AV stack to recognize the behavior of vehicles, pedestrians, and objects more accurately. These models can create predictive video simulations based on inputs and generate new scenarios such as different traffic patterns, road conditions, weather and lightning, weather and lighting to post-train the reasoning visual language action model, powering the vehicle and accelerate testing and validation. Bro, we tried to do the VLAM, right?
Yeah,
Visual language action model,
yeah,
and it was not as good.
yeah. Because we were doing on a untrained model, like we were doing zero shot training, and
I
then
think
this model.
we should do post training, right? We should do it post
Yeah,
training on World Foundation model like Cosmos or some shit.
yeah. You have to do. We need to do fine tuning, right?
No, not fine tuning. Look at
Mm-hmm.
this. Predictive video simulation based on text and visual inputs and generate new scenarios such as different traffic patterns, road conditions, weather and lighting to post train the reasoning visual and vision language action model powering the vehicle and accelerate testing validation robot.
But where do we find those world model download? Media. Huh. Oh, it's Cosmos. We have to use
भोसड़ी के तो
Cosmos.
मैं क्या जापानीज में बोल रहा था इतनी देर से
I was not able to decode your Japanese, bro.
इतनी
My
देर से बोल
bad.
रहा हूँ जीपीयू पे और रन करना पड़ेगा
I know, but I'm still looking for how do I get access to those models. Okay, I got
fucking
that.
Nvidia oh my god bro
NVIDIA. Retrieval. Dude, they have retrieval, but they don't have world models. What is a world model?
Cosmos model is a world model you bitch ass
Oh, no, there are two Cosmos model. There is
yeah one
one
is like
NVIDIA.
predictive and one is something I don't know what it is
Okay, oh, okay,
API
here's the list. Cosmos 1.0, Cosmos Auto Aggressive 5 billion World to Video
look at
2.
this
But how to download it, bro? How do I download it?
download now from GitHub look at this see this
GitHub, Cosmos,
I'll share the link
Cosmos, GitHub. I got it. Don't share.
okay
Got it.
look at this open platform for physical AI with World Foundation models. And I have the video as well. Oh
Uh-huh.
wait. Hey, Nvidia. Where's that video?
this specific part of the scheme
This is USDA.
predictions.
This
So as I
one.
come down
Look at
here,
this. Bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Getting started with Nvidia's Cosmos Predict 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
there's a couple things you'll need to look at. There's the setup guide. That's really what we need. The rest of this we can kind of skip for now. Just go to that setup guide. And this is fairly easy. You will need an NVIDIA RTX, it says 30 series. I think you really
A100.
need a 5090 or you need maybe slightly more than 24 gigs of RAM. I'm not sure, but you can go ahead and try it out if you have only 24.
but you won't be able to get away with less than 24 gigs.
Okay, I'm hitting myself.
You need a NVIDIA driver. That's 571.24.06.
I'm
Better
already
to
at
check that, you
7,000.
just launch terminal and type in NVIDIA -SMI. And you can see I'm on 5080, and I think I needed 5070. So I'll have at
5080
least
को
a good enough driver here.
580.95 को
So
5080
that
क्यों
works
बोल
for
रहा है
me.
वो?
If I go back to
I don't
here,
know.
you need to be on Linux, which we're on Ubuntu. I found that
He might have
22.04
missed
works really well.
something.
24.04, I'm not
अबे
100%
फोन
sure
रख दे बड़वे,
will work,
देख
but I
ले
think
यहाँ,
it
ध्यान
does.
दे.
And it says here, yeah, if you have that, you'll have
Model
this
up हो रहा है
also.
best AI पे
And then
ढूंढ पर इतना
Python
ज़्यादा. It's everything is
3.1
on.
or
Agents are
3.10.
working
I
back in
think
the
I have that. So
background.
if
हाँ
you go
एक
to
बार बस
Python
देख लेते हैं ये
3
पूरा.
dash dash version, it'll also let you know what you got. Yeah, I have 3.10. If you don't have any of these, you can go ahead and
AI
just like type in
has
ChatGPT how to install
got it.
these. You do not need CUDA Toolkit 12.8.1
We
pre-installed.
already
It
know how
will be
to run
part of the
ISAC sim.
package
We
that we
already
will
have,
install, and it'll run it at
tried to run
runtime.
that.
So
We
that's
have
one nice
set it
thing.
up on Linux once.
So then we're gonna
We
do
have the
we're gonna
script to
clone the
run that.
repository. That's basically just
Yes.
getting the
We're
data,
gonna be able
and you're gonna run this
to
git clone
get
in
this.
terminal.
Bro, I
But
think we will be in a very
what they
good
have
position to do like an end-to-end thing very soon
Mm-hmm.
if we
Mm-hmm.
keep going down this hole.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cosmos Predict.
here won't run for you
96%
most likely.
limits hidden.
What you have to do is go up to this Cosmos Predict at the top and just get back to the main page. Go to code and then copy this HTTPS. And so you're going to do git clone in that location, and it'll pull all of the data. Should only take you maybe 30 seconds or less. It's already done for me. And then once you're there, you're going to go back, and we're going to change directory into that. So we will be working in a folder called Cosmos Predict 2.5, and that's where we'll be now working out of. And it will be in whatever home directory. You could put that somewhere else if you know what you're doing. And then we need to install these dependencies. So just again, we're just copying and pasting at this point. And I see that I have made a mistake by putting that curl in there. And then you just put in your password. So, and it will update. I already have all these.
FFmpeg
So it says
Bro,
nothing was
check the
upgraded.
UI.
And
Check
now we're going to
the
set up like what's
UI.
called a virtual environment.
1
So
second. Where is your screen?
No, check the. Oh, okay. I think I'm not sharing the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Check my stream. Check my
Okay,
stream.
wait. What is it? Strangers Web, right?
Yeah.
What is it, bro? Send me the link.
Mm.
Send it, bitch.
Send in. Di-
Mappa. Yeah, I just see my stream.
no, you're not seeing my stream? Dude, you, wait. Oh, okay, okay. I think I know what happened. Wait, give me a minute.
Infinite mirror. Change on OBS.
No, no, wait, wait. What the hell? Browser.
Come on,
Okay,
bro.
now check it out. Now check it out.
I can't see it. It's oh yeah. Okay,
It's
this is
still,
something.
still, still in progress. I
Mm-hmm.
think I have hit my limits almost, but okay, where should we go?
Mm-hmm. Can you scroll down?
Mm-hmm. Like that's the only thing that I have changed till
Okay,
now.
okay, okay.
So like everything else stays the same, but I will still scroll down. Let me see if I can. No, I cannot. So unfortunately, this is what you're seeing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, yeah, the aesthetic looks good because it goes with the site.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's definitely a lot to be done over there because
Mm-hmm.
damn, how are we gonna get this ready by tomorrow?
I don't know.
And I have work in the morning. Oh no. Hmm.
Dude,
Hmm.
Sarkar has made a great website, dude. You should look at it at his website.
Where?
Crazy, dude. He has made his own Robin Hood, I would say.
Really?
Yeah,
Insanity.
he has made his own Robin Hood.
Insanity. Has he hosted it or is it just on local?
Yeah, I think he has hosted it somewhere, but I don't know the URL. He has hosted it on his server.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna get acquired by Robinhood.
Yeah, for sure. Robert is gonna acquire him only, not his product. Him.
Okay. I think, but is it a good idea to push that push those changes?
No, not yet, dude. Not yet, because I'm still working on it.
But you've hit your limits, right?
I think I'm now consuming my extra tokens, extra limits. Sorry, extra usage.
Hmm. I see. Okay, let's complete this.
Again, we're just going to copy these. You can hit that button. It can run both these at once. And it's going to set up a virtual environment for everything using UV. It doesn't take very long. And then the last thing we need to do is install it. So just last line. And like that, I have Cosmos Predict installed. It's incredibly fast. Might take a little longer on your computer, but probably not a lot of time. And I'm going to clear this, but you can
So this
see
is
how it says
Cosmos Predict
Cosmos Predict.
2.5.
It's kind of like content environments, if you understand that. If you see this, it means that you
Mm-hmm.
have basically Cosmos Predict running. So you need to be able to see that every time you run this. Um, let's say you get out of that. For example, let's just close my terminal. If you want to get back in, first thing you need to do is path back to your Cosmos dash predict 2
Hug दिया इसने.
uh, dash predict 2.5 folder. And then you will need to run this line here. It says source virtual environment bin activate. You run that, it will then start up your virtual environment for Cosmos Predict. And that's all it takes to install this. You do not need to worry about the using a content package unless you really want to. Or they also have here for a container toolkit. You can do that if you know what you're doing. Again, that's kind of advanced. If you understand that, you probably aren't needing this tutorial. The next thing you're going to need is you need to download the checkpoints. I'm going to skip line one. Let's skip line one for right now. What you need to do is install Hugging Face command line. We're just going to go here and we're going to copy this little line, put it in there. And then we need to log in to Hugging Face, which again is that next line. And we'll need your input token. That's what this was about. So if I go here, I'm gonna open a new tab. You're just gonna log into your Hugging Face account. If you don't have one, you're gonna create it. And then you have what's called user access tokens. And you can hit create new token, put in read, and then give it a token name. So you could call it like Cosmos Predict, whatever you want. And hit create token. I already have created a token. And if you already do have one you want to reuse,
देख
you
रहा
can
है
just
ये?
go here and say validate and refresh, hit OK. And I will
Mm-hmm.
have this blanked out, but there will be on there a token that you can copy. I just don't want everyone to get mine. And then from there, you're going to go back to terminal. You're going to
So
paste that
we
in.
are
You will
gonna
not
do it
see it when you paste it in
test
because it
AI,
says
right?
input will not
So
be
we
visible.
I already have a plan. I'm
Yes.
going through that
And
plan.
then you're good to go.
But do
So
you
it will know
like?
how
Are
to
you?
download your model.
But we need to use Cosmos, bro. I know you're gonna
Yeah,
use
yeah, yeah.
Vast AI, but
I do it for Cosmos, right? Like you have to load the model somewhere, na?
yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying is we're gonna.
so Cosmos, you can load Cosmos over there.
Yeah, I know, but there's a way
But
to do it, right? We'll
what
have to
way?
put in our Hugging Face access tokens over there.
Yeah, it's all. We can put it in the Docker container as well. That's not a problem.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure.
Model. So
Mm-hmm.
every time
Mm-hmm.
the first time you
Yeah,
launch
I'm not
this, it'll
approving it
download the
yet. I'm just
model.
going through the
The next
plan.
thing you need to do
What
is
I'm
this is
trying to see
open
what
model
code
license
has
agreement. So if I
understood
go again, I'm going to
till
open
now.
this new tab.
Now we have
It'll
the
bring
correct
up the
path because
Cosmos
I'm trying to
Predict
see if
2.5 2B
the
model page.
pillar one
And you will
experiment
see
that
an
we were
area here where
focusing on, if we can run that on it
Hmm.
and see how it performs.
But I think that those experiments are a little misleading to us a little bit because
Mm-hmm.
let's finish this.
you'll need to say, I will not use this for things that are against their usage policy, and then it'll grant you access. And then there's some really good information in here as well about the model. One thing I will talk about in a few minutes is the input output specifications. This is something that you probably want to read through, because then you'll know what kind of file types we can use for this. And with that, you have everything all installed, ready to move on to using it. That's pretty quick, wasn't it? Now you have everything installed. I'm going to show you how to run inference, and that's basically generating your predictions. I'm going to go back to this Cosmos Predict link at the very top. This is the easiest way to find how to run the software. And you're going to go down to the inference of the user guide. And this will basically tell you how to run Cosmos Predict 2.5. It looks a little daunting if you're not used to looking at readmes like this, but I can tell you it's actually pretty easy. They give you a bunch of parameters that you can set, some predicted outputs of what you would expect from these, and how to run to get these. But one thing I'm going to do is run my own and use the examples I have so you can make your own, because if we just run the examples, you don't really learn anything. So since we built this project, you'll notice that there is an assets folder when you go to the Cosmos Predict folder you
Assets.
downloaded and installed. And in there, there's a folder called base. And base has got a bunch of sample assets that we can use to learn. And there's a few in here you won't recognize if you're looking at your own screen and wondering where these all came from. Because a few are
Assets,
actually
right?
ones
Bro,
I
just
made.
think of this as the input that we want from a client or something.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna put that stuff in here, I guess, and then
That I'm going to show you how to make those from scratch so you can also fall into your own data. So we're going to run through these. There's several variants. There's text to world, image to world, and video to world, which I mentioned at the start of this video. And we're just
Okay, there are like three variants: text to world, image to world, and video to
Just going to
world.
run through each one at a time. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how to run, let's say, multiple text to world, or run all three of these all in a row. So you don't actually have to sit here and run each one by one.
Which one were we looking at over there? We have Reason VLM. Okay, so the VLM that we were trying to run was Sonnet 4.6, right?
Yeah.
We need to run Cosmos Reason to
Yeah, I
do
know. That's what I said.
data curation,
Yeah.
robot planning, and all that shit over here. And then predict novel future frames to given initial frames. Cosmos Reason is the way. Cosmos Reason 2, this one. Yes, sir. And we'll use Cosmos Reason to 8 billion.
Mm-hmm.
We need to run this, bro, on
Okay.
a data set.
Mm-hmm.
Are you getting the
Dude,
full picture now?
I think the UI is much better now.
Okay.
Take a look. We're seeing foreign object detected. We are scanning, getting information, tool gripper, and then we are segregating it in a bin.
I don't see any difference. Like this is how it was before, right? Oh, you're
No.
talking about the labeling on
Yeah.
in the object. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just need to make that mechanical arm put the thing in the bin, not like throw it, you know. Do you get it?
Wow, come again.
I'm saying we need to make the mechanical arm that is operating over there to put the thing inside the bin, not just make it
Uh-huh.
fly over there.
Oh, okay, okay. I see.
And there needs to be like a lot of work done on the content as well. Failure taxonomy. Hmm. Okay, I'm a little bit confused. Hmm. Come on. But it's much better, yeah.
One. So let's start with text. Text is
Okay.
obviously the easiest. All you need is a text prompt, which is a txt file. There's one in here called
Yeah, so
snowy.stoplight.txt.
mhm.
Hmm.
I'm not going to read
So I
this
think
all
this
to you,
looks
but
good. We have at least completed, parallel tasking. This is what I was talking about.
Yeah,
While
you're right.
you,
You're right. You're
while
right.
we do something, a cloud code can work in the background. We just have to make sure that it is trying to understand what we are trying to convey it. And voila, we have something. Not the
Voila.
perfect.
Voila.
Voila, voila, voila.
Voila, yeah, voila.
Voila. Voila.
मराठी बोल रहा है कि
Voila.
इटालियन?
Voila. Voila. Okay, I'm gonna push my changes and create a PR. Create
just just push like clean changes. Don't you know?
purge the
Don't
clean
over clutter the
changes
repo.
and
I'm gonna make
create
my
a
smoothie. One
proper.
sec. I'm gonna play some music and I'm gonna make my smoothie. I'm gonna be right back.
Mhm.
ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਐਸੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਾ ਲਈ ਰੱਬਾ ਜੈਸੀ ਹੋਰ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਸੋਈ ਨਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਬੇਗਾਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਜ਼ਮਾਨਾ ਜ਼ਾਲਿਮ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੰਗ ਵੇਖ ਲਏ ਹੁਣ ਕੋਈ ਦਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਉਂਦੀ ਰਹੂੰ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਮਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਰਵਾਂ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਵੇਖਣੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸਜਣਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸਜਣਾ ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਐਸੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਾ ਲਈ ਰੱਬਾ ਜੈਸੀ ਹੋਰ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਸੋਈ ਨਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਬੇਗਾਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਜ਼ਮਾਨਾ ਜ਼ਾਲਿਮ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੰਗ ਵੇਖ ਲਏ ਹੁਣ ਕੋਈ ਦਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਉਂਦੀ ਰਹੂੰ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਮਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਰਵਾਂ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਵੇਖਣੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸਜਣਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸਜਣਾ ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਐਸੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਾ ਲਈ ਰੱਬਾ ਜੈਸੀ ਹੋਰ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਜਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਮੈਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਸੋਈ ਨਾ ਪੂਰਾ ਸ਼ਹਿਰ ਬੇਗਾਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਫਿਰ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਕਿਸੇ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਦੇ ਹੋਈ ਨਾ ਜ਼ਮਾਨਾ ਜ਼ਾਲਿਮ ਤਾਂ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ ਸਾਰੇ ਰੰਗ ਵੇਖ ਲਏ ਹੁਣ ਕੋਈ ਦਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਿਉਂਦੀ ਰਹੂੰ ਆਸ਼ਕੀ ਕਦੇ ਨਾ ਮਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੇ ਤੁਰਦੀ ਰਵਾਂ ਮਿਲਣਾ ਵੇਖਣੀ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਇੱਥੇ ਦਿਲ ਦੀਆਂ ਦੱਸਦਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸਜਣਾ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਵਿਸਰ ਗਈਆਂ ਰਾਹਾਂ ਵੇ ਕਿਹੜੇ ਪਾਸੇ ਜਾਈਏ ਸਜਣਾ ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ ਦਿਖਦੇ ਹੰਝੂ ਅੱਖ ਮੇਰੀ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਰੋਈ ਨਾ
Dude, I have
ਬਦਲਾਂ ਚੋਂ
अभी यार।
Nice. Can you check the stream? Is the Are you able to hear the music on stream?
Dude, if you're able to hear music on my stream, then
I'm not
this
watching your stream right now.
uh, I was saying
Arya,
yes.
I see. This is good music. It's slow, jazzy, smooth, Javi.
For sure.
Bro. Desculpe, mademoiselle. One sec. क्यों क्यों चिपक जाता है यार इसके मुंह साइड में? क्या खत्म होने हुआ? किसके? Yeah. Any day now. Any day now. All right. What are we doing?
I don't know.
बैन के लर्न कभी खुद भी थोड़ा लीड लिया कर भाई.
कर लिया भाई मैंने. भेंचो बैकग्राउंड में पूरे वेबसाइट अपडेट कर दी मैंने. भोसड़ी के उससे ज्यादा क्या चाहिए? देखो लीड लिया कर. सूद मरी के लड़ ले ले मुंह में.
Bro, stream. Come on.
वेबसाइट अपडेट करने के पीछे मैंने बोला लीड लिया कर.
कर रहा हूँ मैं PR merge. I'll review your PR first.
Fuck you.
Okay, come here. So we have two options. Either we. Okay, wait. Let me. What I'm thinking is we should leave it like this and keep that Cosmos part away from that website because that would be our trade secret. Like, because
Those is the open source model.
I know, bro.
They're
But
not treating
listen,
it what
listen. Okay, listen, 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 listen.
you're gonna use an open
Listen,
source model.
listen,
You have to tell
bitch.
them
Shut
that
the
you're gonna
fuck
use
up. Shut the fuck up.
those models.
Listen,
Piece of shit.
listen. Bro, Palantir is also using all the open source models only. But they have like a very sophisticated infrastructure in the way they use those models. Right?
Mhm.
That's their trade secrets. They're not creating their own models. They're also calling the APIs
But
only.
so first we need to figure out how what those models are capable of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm saying. We will do that, but we will do that in the back end. We don't need to show it on the website. That's what I'm asking.
Then remove it.
We didn't even add it, bro.
Remove it. That's only simple text removal thing, right? You can do it, dude.
I was asking for input, bitch.
Dude, that's what I said. What input? I said, okay, it's
Ba-
fine. Dude, we can keep it. If we do not
Okay,
keep it,
look over here, right
it's not
over
gonna
here, where
matter
we
that
have
much.
what?
It's not gonna matter that much. People are gonna look at your product, not the models. Even if they want to look at the models, you have to tell them what models are you using. If you're training a closed source model, or if you're trying to train an open source model and make it closed source, that's a different thing.
खाना खा रहा है कि क्या कर रहा है भोसड़ी ये कहाँ भाग रहा है बार-बार?
यूआई देख लेना एक बार तू.
या मैं बस एक सेकंड वो रिव्यू कर रहा हूँ. मैं देख रहा हूँ इसमें कौन से अच्छा ये एक्स्ट्रा एक पिलर बोर्ड आया है और नई फाइल और cloud.md तूने वो करी है
हाँ.
अपडेट. ओके. एंड agents.md नहीं करी अपडेट.
हम्म.
कहाँ है वो?
एजेंट्स और एमडी नहीं, एजेंट्स नहीं बना है ना अभी. मैंने एजेंट्स भी बना हुआ अभी मैं.
ओके.
हाँ.
एक सेकंड यहाँ पे अपन ने ये रिमूव कर दिया है. अच्छा नीचे मूव कर दिया है क्या वो अपन ने?
हाँ.
ओके.
Did you merge it or did you load it?
I'm just adding a note and then approving it. Merge. Successfully merged.
Mm-hmm.
Homepage, world model hero into main. Okay. Now let me spin this shit up. Bro,
What happened? Yeah.
there are like two repositories.
Mm-hmm.
You added cloud.md in the outer repository, right?
Yeah.
But we needed,
Because that's the structure of the way you have designed that shitty repository. I would just say that.
bro,
I cannot do
fuck
anything.
you. I was asking you if we need to do it in a separate repository, and you were like, "Oh no, it's fine, it's fine."
Yes, dude. I didn't knew that at that point you were trying to make subfolders in the same repository, and we did make it we did made a new repository for that, right? But you wrote website instructs and then you wrote instruct site, dude.
Bro, website instructs was the wireframe design that I downloaded from Cloud Design.
You know what we can do? We can ask Claude about our problem, and then it will help us to solve that. And then you can create a new PR.
Mm, the question I was gonna ask is, should I CD
Mhm.
into Instructs site before initiating Claude?
No, don't
Why?
do Claude because your Claude.md is in the main folder root, not inside the instruct site.
Oh wait, but I can do this, right? I can just
What?
copy the Claude.md over here inside.
You can, but it's gonna miss the references. Yeah, right. Let's see what happens.
Why is it gonna miss the references?
Because it was supposed to be in the root directory, and now it's in a different directory, so it might. But
Bro,
Claude will figure out. It's not like a hard coded problem or something. We have AI. Claude will figure it out.
can I just copy paste this part over there?
Yeah, yeah, you can do. Definitely. It's a .md file.
I know, but I'm just asking if it's fine. I know we can do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Okay. And now I'm gonna initiate Claude inside Instruct site.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. It's looking good actually.
And you're saying, well, you should take some fucking initiative. You know, you should take some fucking.
Suck my dick.
Fuck you.
Cosmos World Model V2 Sim ENV147. You know what this site reminds me of?
Mm,
Take a guess.
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't remember this?
No, dude.
It was very recent.
This?
Look at this. It's very similar.
No, dude. It's not similar. That's different. That's a different thing. That's a different thing.
I know it's a different thing, but aesthetic and vibe is very similar. I
No,
mean,
dude. We,
obviously,
we have a completely different vibe as compared to them.
nice.
I won't consider it similar. Like our font selection and everything else is sharp. Like we have a high contrast,
Yeah.
right? They do not have a high contrast thing.
hmm I
We
think
have
we
sharpness.
we chose like the right aesthetic and
Yeah, one and only.
the one and only.
Claude.
Floor design, bro. This is insane. hmm okay, now we think everything is looking actually pretty solid. I think we should change this Quen 2.5 VL to Cosmos 2.5 reasoning or something.
Yeah, say it. Open a cloud code and
Let
write
me
it.
no no let me first make all the notes of all the changes and then we'll initiate it in one go. Like
Yeah,
let's scale.
yeah.
Let me open a mm, Okay, help me.
Mm-hmm.
Put the mission statement on top before the hero artifact. Change the statement from standardized pipeline for training, evaluating to, to a standardized infrastructure for detect detecting robot failure, generating synthetic training data, synthetic scenario, detecting robot failures, generating synthetic scenarios, training, evaluating, and governing robot, detecting failures, generating synthetic scenarios, a standardized infrastructure for detecting failures, generating synthetic scenarios, training, evaluating, and governing robot policy models. Hmm. Um, okay, standardized infrastructure for detecting failures, generating synthetic scenarios, training, evaluating, and governing robot policy models in a closed loop. How does this sound?
Hmm.
How does this sound?
Mm. Looks good.
Fuck you, you didn't even read it. I know. Bitch ass
I do
motherfucker. I do that. Chutia.
dude, okay. पहले तो मुझे दिख नहीं रहा है भोसड़ी के. रुक जा. इधर कर हाँ. Major put the mission statement on top before the her artifact. What is the her artifact?
हीरो यार.
Change the statement to a standardized infrastructure for detecting failures, generating synthetic scenarios, training, evaluating, and governing robot policy models in a closed loop. Hmm. In a closed loop?
हाँ मतलब उसको
In a
ठीक
closed
करना है.
simulation कर लेना closed simulation
एक
or
standard infrastructure for detecting failures, generating
loop क्यों कर रहा है dude? Like change it to
simulate.
simulation or something of physical world.
Yeah, 1 second.
In a closed simulation or
Simulate
environment, closed environment would do. Closed environment, yes, closed environment.
in a closed, in a digital environment.
World environment. In a
Digital
closed.
twin,
No, 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 bro. Say,
twin
when
of the uh, अरे क्लाइंट के फैक्ट्री के एनवायरनमेंट को क्या बोलेंगे ज्यादा अच्छे से. इन द
client,
डिजिटल
client, client
twin
environment, yeah, client model environment, वो client world
of
model
the
environment.
client client's environment.
To chopper. Wait, what's happening? Why is
Chase
this chopper flying so low? Is there a chase going on? So yeah, I'm for sure that's a police chopper.
I made your video large on stream, so now you need to be conscious.
Dude, I don't give a shit. Anyways, who is watching us?
That's true. Okay, standardized infrastructure for detecting failures, generating synthetic scenarios, simulate training, evaluating, and governing robot policy models in a digital twin of the client नहीं है यार, client बेकार लग रहा है.
Then what? Let's ask Cloud Code, na? We can ask Cloud Code for the same. That hey,
Wait, bro, wait. You're gonna, you know, fuck your brain cells if you just start putting everything in AI. Just put some effort in your
dude,
mind
I'm
as
not,
well.
dude. You are not take. You need to take AI's help.
I know, bro. We had to
Brainstorm first.
shut the
Brainstorm,
fuck.
and then you think more. That no,
Bro,
no, no,
first
no,
of
no.
all, sit down. First of all, sit down. I don't want to talk to your bitch ass stomach.
Talk to my fat ass stomach.
Wait. Yeah, yeah. Keep it up. Keep doing it.
For
I'm gonna
sure,
I'm gonna enlarge your stomach on
for
stream.
sure, for
It's
sure. Do it. Do it. Do it.
भाई सबको दिख रहा है तू.
दिखने दे.
नहीं भाई, और जो देख रहा है वो भी चला जाएगा.
जाने दे.
Okay. Let's we can circle back on this.
Mhm. Okay.
That was one of the things that I wanted to add. We aggregate published robotics research into 5 pillars: coverage generation. Mm, hmm. Okay. Of the client's environment. Hmm. Oh, why is Gemini taking so long? Oh, did I make notebook? Yes. Operational domain. That was the word we were looking for.
Operational domain. Wait, operational domain?
Bro, client's environment.
Nahi, dude. Nahi.
Operational domain is right. It's right.
No,
That's
no,
right,
no.
bro.
Dude, wait. You used AI and you came up with this keyword.
It's one of the options.
No, dude. No.
Read,
Find,
read.
find a
Fuck you.
better one.
Fuck you. Read, read over here.
Ask it. Why not? Wait.
Ha, ha, ha. Why not? Ha, ha. Just for the
Operational.
game. Just for the game.
Operational. Wait. Operational
Hating just for
environment.
the game of.
Wait. Environment. Uh, synonyms.
Synonyms.
Synonyms. Let's
Synonymous.
see. Yeah.
Synonymous.
Yes.
English going strong. GRE.
Yeah. Synonym. Mm. Media. uh, Related.
To standardize the
I
deployment.
think digital twin would be a better. Then digital twin would be a better option then.
Look at this one. To standardize the deployment of safe and capable robotics through comprehensive digital simulation. I think this is looking much better. Building
Mm.
reliable physical AI requires training systems digitally first. We provide a unified
Mhm.
infrastructure to rigorously test and govern robot policies with customized digital replicas of any real world space from synthesizing complex data and detecting potential failures to orchestrating large scale simulated training. We give teams the tools to confidently deploy autonomous agents that understand space, time,
Yeah,
and
I
physics.
understand.
Through simulated reality. The standard infrastructure for validating and advancing robot policy models. The standard infrastructure for validating and advancing robot policy models through simulated reality. Supporting paragraph, we provide a comprehensive platform for detecting system failures, generating diverse synthetic scenarios. Bro, in the meantime, can you parallelly not use your phone and
I'm using AI search. I'm doing AI search related on that same thing. Productivity, productivity.
okay, we are going with this. I think this is the one.
Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Simulation layer? How does simulation layer sound?
That's what I added. Yeah.
No, no, no. But
We provide comprehensive platform for detecting system failures, generating diverse synthetic scenarios, simulating deep training, and governing
sim.
AI behaviors.
Wait.
By orchestrating
Go
these,
back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Yeah. What was it? Where was it?
refine that.
Generate.
Bro, I think this sounds the best. See,
Okay.
I think this sounds the best.
Okay.
This is the one.
Hmm.
Okay, let's move on.
Dude, my limits are over. Should I get the cursor subscription?
When is it gonna reset?
It's gonna reset at 12 a.m.
Just 30 minutes. You can wait. I'm gonna drive from here.
Cursor student free.
Zero shot F1. It uses chain of thought reasoning capabilities to understand world dynamics without human validation. What do you think of selling 5% equity for $50,000 right now?
To whom? To whom?
Angel investors
No. We'll say 100K.
for 5%.
Yeah.
Early angel investor 5%.
Yes.
If they give us 100K right now, will you quit your job?
Uh, no, not right now.
Bro, you're mad. You're crazy.
No, I'm just messing. I'm just messing.
You're
I'm
crazy,
just
man.
messing. I'm just messing, dude. I'm just messing. But definitely, I will quit it. That's a no-brainer.
Uh, Cosmos Reason 2. Okay. That's the work. Hmm. We don't have any Git for us, our product yet, right?
We have a grid, right?
But that's just notes. That's we yeah, we do have the, but it's private and most of the code inside is notes.
We are doing R&D, dude. So what can we say?
Okay, we can put the R&D Git then.
Yeah.
And what about research
Research.
over here?
Wait, what research? This research. So yeah, so what do you want to do with it?
Yeah, I'm just adding stuff to, you know,
Uh,
to create, like, add the correct links so that when we host it by tomorrow, we can do some stuff.
okay. So like, what what are we looking at?
So I'm basically asking what should open when the person clicks on research.
Whatever research we have done till now.
No, no, okay, yeah, yeah. Research.
Whatever research we have done till now, dude.
अरे भोसड़ी के.
Dude, that's how we will manage it. Like we can connect it with via GitHub API, and then whatever research we do, our GitHub gets updated, and then GitHub and we can do a fetch call and load it on our front end accordingly.
Hmm. But I'll need to make the Git public.
You will need to make the Git public. For why? It's not necessary that you have to make the Git public.
But when
You
if
can all,
they click on it and
dude. Why do you want? Why? Wait. Why do you want them to redirect it to your GitHub if you can showcase them all the information directly on the website?
okay, then I'll just say remove the research.
Yeah, like keep the research, but we will just render it over there. We will
Okay.
make a API call. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, but it's fine.
Arey, dude, I'm saying that okay, keep the research tab over there, and we will render directly from GitHub the
Mm-hmm.
information that we want. Like we can use a UI like folder structure UI or something, and keep all of our documents stacked in a way, and then someone comes over there, clicks over it, and the documents pops up like a PDF or something.
I see.
But in the background we are making API fetch request call to what, uh for what, GitHub.
Okay. What is Isaac Groot?
Hmm? Isaac Groot is their, what was it? Physic, physical environment rendering tool in which you can load your USDA files. And I think we did take a look over it.
Features robot foundation models for cognition and control simulation frameworks built on NVIDIA Omniverse and Cosmos data pipelines for generating synthetic data and environments.
NVIDIA Isaac Groot is a platform of sim-ready data, simulation frameworks, and synthetic data generation blueprints, and pre-trained models. NVIDIA Isaac Groot N1 is an open generalist foundation model for humanoid robots. Groot N1 features a dual system architecture for thinking fast
Oh,
and
for
slow.
humanoid robots. Bro, this is for humanoid robots only.
Isaac.
Isaac Groot N1. It's just for humanoid robots. It's not for all the.
Inspired by generating
I see, I see.
NVIDIA Isaac Groot is a platform of sim-ready data, simulation frameworks, and synthetic data generation blueprints, and pre-trained models. NVIDIA Isaac Groot N1 is an open generalist foundation model for humanoid robots. Groot N1 features a dual system architecture for thinking fast and slow, inspired by principles of human cognitive processing. The slow thinking system lets the robot perceive and reason about its environment and instructions, and plan the right actions to take. The fast thinking system translates the plan into precise and continuous robot actions. While internet-scale training data provides common sense and reasoning, it doesn't teach robots specific actions or control. So we need better data, and more of it. Human demonstration data is limited by the number of hours in a day. With Groot blueprints for synthetic data generation built on NVIDIA Omniverse and Cosmos, we can exponentially multiply a small number of real-world data captures into a massive, diverse training dataset. Groot N1's generalization lets robots manipulate common objects with ease and execute multi-step sequences collaboratively. Across many environments and even multiple embodiments. And with synthetic data generation and reinforcement learning, humanoid robot developers can post-train Groot N1 for their specific robot and task. Post-train and reinforcement. And with synthetic data generation and reinforcement learning, humanoid robot developers can post-train Groot N1 for their specific robot and task. The age of generalist robots is here, driven by developers building on NVIDIA Isaac Groot.
Humanoid foundation model. Anika asked.
Of people that could fill them. And really the two things you should look at in this whole graph is the 4.2x. That's been the rate at which we're getting more jobs than people could fill it over the last decade. And this line that I'm highlighting in red, that's where we're in trouble, where there's just more jobs than able-bodied people to fill those jobs. And obviously, there's a real conversation around AI and jobs. So it helps to look at what industries are largely affected. I'm going to highlight a couple in red. So leisure, hospitality, healthcare, construction, transportation, manufacturing.
भाई ये अच्छा वीडियो है.
Why humanoids?
इसको पिलर्स की जगह कुछ और बोलना है क्या?
तो क्या बोलना है उसके मतलब, ये भी बता.
What is a different लिखना है भोसड़ी के पिलर सिनोनिम.
मैं क्यों लिखूं भोसड़ी के पिलर सिनोनिम, लेकिन अब तू पिलर्स के अलावा क्या लिख सकते हैं, मैं ये सोच रहा हूँ कि रिसर्च की पॉइंट्स, रिसर्च
लिखना तो
फंडामेंटल्स.
सिनोनिम सर्च करना, हाथ में एआई चला रहा ना फोन में.
नहीं बट मैं वही, अबे तो नहीं है ऐसा, नहीं, रुक जा. अब भाई अब मैच करना चाहिए ना, एकदम यूनिक, साथ में यूनिकनेस होनी चाहिए चीजों में. तो इसलिए मैं सोच रहा हूँ हर चीज में एआई नहीं यूज करना चाहिए. तुमने ही बोला है.
पिलर्स 32 ओपन क्वेश्चंस 1 एक्टिव.
पिलर्स, फाउंडेशंस भी लिख सकता है भाई तू. फाउंडेशंस भी लिख सकता है, पिलर्स,
नहीं,
फाउंडेशन.
फाउंडेशन तो गलत है भाई.
सब
वर्ल्ड
सब.
फाउंडेशन मॉडल और फाउंडेशन बहुत अलग.
वाह भाई वाह, मतलब पिलर फाउंडेशन नहीं होते, मतलब तो ऐसा कहना चाह रहा है. अभी मैं पूछ लूंगा एआई से, फिर सब दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी हो जाएगा. समझ रहा है तू. डैम और डैम तेरे को पता नहीं है
मेरे
क्या.
दिमाग में यही भाई, मेरे दिमाग में सेम यही आया था भाई. मैं सोच रहा स्ट्रीम पे तो बोलूंगा नहीं मैं. मेरे दिमाग में यही चीज आई थी अभी, डैंग और डैम वाली. भाई सेम मैं बोलने ही वाला था ये चीज. मैंने पूछा था डैम. रुक जा भाई एक बार.
क्या हो गया?
भाई थकान भी होती है यार बीच बीच में.
कोई नहीं, रुक जा एक सेकंड.
ओह.
सर्च कर रहा हूँ मैं. पिलर.
अभी मतलब
पिलर.
हाँ, पिलर भी रहने दे सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बस मैं पूछ
नहीं
रहा
बेटा,
था.
अगर तेरे को सिनोनिम चाहिए उसका तो सपोर्टिव स्टेटमेंट्स हो, सपोर्ट होता है.
ये तो बहुत अच्छे हैं अपने क्वेश्चन, ये तो बहुत अच्छे हैं, सही बता रहा हूँ.
स्टैंशियंस लिखना है क्या देखो, स्टैंशियंस।
थोड़ा सा अपने बजट वाला नाम देख भाई।
स्टैंशियंस वो सही सही मीनिंग है उसका, एन अपराइट बार और पोस्ट। स्टैंशियंस लिख सकता है तू। फिर नहीं तो पिलस्तर, पिलस्तर।
वैसे लग तो सही रहा
Pilaster is a rectangular column projecting from a wall.
है। पिलस्तर इंडियन नाम है भाई ये एकदम। इंडिया
I
में
got it.
बोलते थे वैसे, सुना
Pilaster,
हुआ है
but in
मैंने।
India, Pilaster is something else. वो is plaster, and but those people call it as Pilaster लगा देते हैं भैया, Pilaster. But Pilaster is a like a key technical civil engineering architectural keyword. Pilaster, Pilaster, a rectangular column
पिलस्तर।
projecting from a wall.
हम्म।
Other thing, tower, our tower of strengths, our tower of strengths. We can say that as well. How does it sound? Our tower of strengths or tower of strengths.
रुक जा। पिलर्स रहने देते हैं अभी। और
Dude stanchions कर लेते, मैं बोल रहा हूँ stanchions कर लेते, बहुत सही लग रहा है।
क्या
Pillars
है,
मतलब stanchion,
क्या
S
स्पेलिंग?
T S T
हम्म।
A N
TION।
C।
ओके, दिस स्टैंशियन।
हाँ, और N S like comma apostrophe और S stanchions.
अपोस्ट्रोफी मतलब ये ऐसा।
वेट रुक जा, मेरे को मैं उस पे देख रहा हूँ यार, यूट्यूब पे देख रहा था तेरी स्ट्रीम, तो रुक जा, मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा कहाँ है तू। सफारी, कहाँ है, कहाँ लिखा तूने?
ये
Where did you wrote it? Oh, हाँ ये no like in the end, in the end,
अच्छा,
and
स्टैंशियंस ऐसा।
yes, stanchions.
बट उसमें वो नहीं आएगा अपोस्ट्रोफी जो बोल रहा तू।
Hmm.
Stanchions.
स्टैंशियंस भड़वे। स्टैंशियन नहीं,
Stanchions. It's a stanchions है क्या? वो लोग का
स्टैंशियन।
stanchions. Stanchions.
जैसे पैलेंटीर ने अपने खुद के निकाल रखे ना ऑन्टोलॉजी, अपन भी लिखना
तो
स्टैंशियंस।
रुक जा, और करना है तो अपन और लैटिन वर्ड ढूंढते, रुक जा और लैटिन ढूंढते हैं। एक सेकंड, अच्छा आइडिया है, आई गॉट अ बेटर आइडिया।
लैटिन
पिलर,
सिनोनिम।
लैटिन सिनोनिम,
स्टेयर। स्टेयर।
कॉलमना, पाइला, स्टिलस, नो, स्टैंशियन।
अरे ये फालतू चीज में इतना टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करेंगे भाई।
This you know
कल भोसड़ी के मीटिंग में
we
बताना है
have
कल।
we have to showcase them a unique project, a picture of uniqueness. So for that we need to spend time on some critical things. Stanchion, sorry, yeah, stanchion, stanchion,
स्टैंशियन।
stanchion, stanchion. You know what? We can put that pronunciation thing as well. Stanchion. हाँ रूट, इमेज भी वैसी ही है उसकी, ये देख।
कहाँ दिखा रहा है तू? तेरा वो, अबे कहाँ चला गया तू?
हाँ,
हम्म,
stanchion. कर ले चेंज, वो भी नोट दैट थिंग एज वेल.
पक्का करना है मेरे को, ऐसे बहुत क्रेजी तो नहीं लग रहा वो, बहुत कुछ कि
अरे
एकदम
डूड, अच्छा,
ही।
मेरे को तो बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है डूड वो, और उसकी इमेज भी बहुत सही दिख रही है मुझे, तो तू वो कर दे, मैं बोल रहा हूँ, कर दे तो बस, डू इट.
स्टैंशियन,
Stanchion.
स्टैंशियन।
Stanchion, American. Wait, let me make sure. Stanchion or stanchion. Stanchion. Oh, British is stanchion. US is stanchion. 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 Vocab. Stanchion.
Let's do this first. Uh, अबे
What happened? What happened, dude?
I have given it the first part of the prompt. Claude Code is
Oh,
doing.
okay, nice.
So we are done with this part. Okay. Change the
Stanchion. Dude, देखने इतना सही लगेगा ना. Stanchion. गीली हो जाएगी गीली.
जंग के पहले ही जीत का ऐलान कर देते हो बेटा तुम। चूत। गीली हो जानी है, गीली तेरी कर देंगे वो ऐसी बत्ती देंगे ना, बट तेरी में आएगी चूत, टेंशन तेरी गाना भर देंगे सारे।
Learning from the best. These small things matter. उन्होंने भी सोचा होगा इन्होंने एआई तो यूज करा है, बट उसमें भी और तेज बने हैं. वर्ड्स प्रूव यार, चैट सर्च हो रहा है, परप्लेक्सिटी में सर्च करा यार है, क्या क्या हो सकता है.
हम्म। यार ऑफिस आवर्स में उसको बोलेंगे क्या हम, कि हमको क्या बोले वो, लाइक अपन ज्वाइन तो करेंगे बट क्या बोलेंगे उसको अपन।
ये भी क्लाउड कोड से पूछ सकते हैं.
हाँ ये तो मैं बोलने ही वाला था बट।
तो मेरे पास भाई, अब ये भी
अरे
यूज
भोसड़ी
करेंगे.
के तू, अबे भैंचो तू भाई, थोड़ा तो दिमाग लगा भाई, सभी को जिक्ला मौज भाई तूने तो।
अरे डूड, देख ऐसा
क्लाउड
है.
कोड हाँ छक तो रहा है भाई, ये तो बहुत छोटी सी चीज बोली थी मैंने वैसे।
हाँ
नहीं।
हाँ, आज 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 है ना, आउटेज चल रहा है क्लाउड कोड पे, ये मैंने ऑब्जर्व करा है.
हम्म।
तो वो है, आउटेज है. I think this shows that there is a huge demand of AI data centers right now with all the outages. So I would say to all the people watching right now, buy data centers. Iran, terrible, buy.
प्लीज
Buy
डोंट
them.
सॉलिसिटेट माय ऑडियंस। 3 लोग देख रहे थे वैसे, अभी 2 लोग देख रहे हैं कोई।
Oh my god. Buy Iran. IREN.
यस प्लीज, हमारा बहुत पैसा लगा है, प्लीज खरीदो।
Dollars, bitch, dollars.
फिर गिर गया यार मेरा पोर्टफोलियो आज।
Oh, dude, हाँ, that's fine, dude. वो तो ऊपर नीचे होते रहेगा. But in long term, it's gonna win.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ अपना पोर्टफोलियो थोड़ा कम कर लूं।
तो क्यों भाई, why
कम इन द
why?
सेंस कंपनीज कम कर लूं और वो पैसा इन सब में डाल दूं।
किस में डालेगा?
यही डेटा सेंटर प्ले
हाँ,
एंड
डालो
लाइक
डालो.
सिटी ग्रुप और आईकल ये सब।
डाल डाल डाल. Biocity Group, Oracle. What do we have
रुक जा, आज
uh,
स्ट्रीम बंद करने के बाद मैं थोड़ी सी ये कर लेंगे भाई थोड़ा सा।
buy on Oracle, Netflix, not on Netflix. Citibank, we have a good buy rating. Then what else we have? Venture Global. Venture Global is a really good company.
वीजी, यस आई हैव वीजी।
Yes. In
3 शेयर्स।
in in the light of recent incident that have been happening in the world, Venture Global is gonna make a lot of profit, and it is the
क्लोज द
only national.
$750 million offering of 6% senior secured notes due.
Dude,
Hmm,
Venture Global is the only national gas provider for the United States of America,
it's
and
crazy.
right now Qatar has some attacks on their refineries, because of which we have crisis of
Mm-hmm.
gas supply in the market.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, I think we have a long-term target for Venture Global of around $26. But let's see, to the moon, guys, to the moon. What do we have? Core Weave is also a good buy. Core Weave, another data center,
Mm-hmm.
but long-term buy, not short-term.
तूने वो करा था क्या? लीव करके ज्वाइन करा था क्या?
हाँ क्यों?
तेरा वीडियो चला गया था, रुक। हाँ आ गया वापस, वो चेंज हो गई थी लिंक तेरी।
I see. It's fine.
अब आ गया वापस। भाई तो बहुत टाइम लगा रहा है भाई आज।
हाँ रूड।
I think it's time we use our friend anti-gravity also.
Yeah, go ahead. Make sure to use which mod are we going to use? GPT 5.1.
3.1 Pro high.
Buy on Ondas. ONDS sticker.
Oh shit, it was really fast. Bro,
Huh?
anti-gravity was really fast.
Nice.
जो भाई मैंने यू करके यू करा ना, उतने में तो उसने चेंज भी कर दिया था। ये
Crazy.
कैसे कर दिया भाई इसने? भाई वो पिलर चेंज नहीं कर रहा मैं, वो बहुत अजीब सा लगेगा।
अरे तू कर भाई, मैं बोल रहा हूँ तू कर बहनचोद, तू कर। बहुत अच्छा लगेगा भाई वो, तू कर।
ओके। क्लाउड कोड तो चुद गया है भाई आज। मैं ऐसा क्या कर रहा है वेंचर? तो क्लाउड कोड इतना 15 मिनट हो गए भाई, 10 मिनट हो गए, 11 मिनट हो गए। ओ माँ चुद गई। ऑन गोइंग एपर। बहन के लौड़े,
हम्म।
फोन चला ले तू बस।
तो भाई तो तू कर रहा है तो मैं क्या करूं भाई? तू क्या क्या चाहता क्या है, माँ के लौड़े? तू कर रहा है ना, अब तू एक बंदा कर रहा है तो बस फिर।
भाई कुछ पैरेलली चलाओ यार गोविंदर भाई, टाइम
क्लाउड कोड
वेस्ट
नहीं
हो
चल
रहा है।
रहा है ना, क्लाउड कोड नहीं चल रहा है ना भाई। अपाहिज हूँ मैं, इसलिए मुझे सब्सक्रिप्शन लेना है करो सर का। मैं सोच रहा हूँ लेने का, अभी लूंगा यार क्लाउड कोड। रिलायंस ज्यादा हो रहा है क्लाउड कोड पे।
लोकल लोकल
ओ
मॉडल।
लोकल, अरे नहीं डूड, अरे हाँ हाँ हाँ, वो गूगल ने लॉन्च करा है उनका खुद का लोकल का सेटअप, पूरा यूट्यूब गूगल जमा लोकल सेटअप। वो भी देखने वाला था, ये कैसे करना
एनग्रॉक
है।
विद जेमा 4।
कुछ अरे नहीं डूड, लोकल में मेरे को बहुत ज्यादा वो उस पे आ जाता है लोड, मैंने देखा है। बट जेमा पे पता नहीं।
उसके लिए भी
आई डोंट
जीपीयू
नो।
रेंट कर लेगा गोविंदर भाई।
तो देन dude, it doesn't make sense na. Either you rent GPU for that, right? Or either you pay for a cloud subscription. This is a cloud AI subscription. It's gonna be the same.
तो
Plus
मेरे
you don't
हिसाब
have.
से वन ब्राइट गाय once said to make cluster of GPU. I think
Dude, you
he
can make
was
cluster.
right
You can
all
do
along.
whatever you want, right? I'm not against making cluster, or I'm not against making or hosting your own LLM model. The thing is, the amount of effort you would spend on it is not worth it. Why? Because in in I think mere 6 months, there will be a new model and a new GPU hardware available to you at the same point.
What does Chad think? Come on.
Chat thinks that fuck you guys, fuck you. हो गया डूड, वो क्या हो रहा है?
Hmm, नहीं हो पा रहा है भाई उससे बिल्कुल भी। We
भाई
are
मेरे को
blocked.
मेरे को भाई हमारी नींद बहुत खतरनाक वाली भाई, मेरी आंखें जल रही है।
भाई कल मीटिंग में क्या दिखाएंगे?
सुबह कर लूंगा भाई, मैं तो पुश कर, मैं सुबह उठ के कर लूंगा भाई, मैंने
क्या
मैं
पुश करूं? हुआ ही नहीं वो चेंज, तो क्या पुश करूं?
तो ये क्या बोलते, ये तू यही पुश कर दे जो तूने लिखा है ना नोट्स, यही तू पुश करके रख या सेव करके रख। मैं कर दूंगा उसको चेंज, और तो
अच्छा।
पीआर क्रिएट कर दूंगा। इसकी तू पीआर क्रिएट कर दे तेरे नोट्स की, और मैं
हम्म।
उसको वो कर दूंगा। इशू इशू क्रिएट कर दे, एक एक इशू क्रिएट कर उस पे। हाँ
जो
एक
अपने
इशू
ये
क्रिएट
है,
कर, गिटअप पे इशू क्रिएट कर, और
मतलब
उसमें ये
अपने
चीजें
रिपो
डाल।
पे जाके।
हाँ अपने रेपो पे जा और repo पे जा और क्रिएट एन इशू एंड पुट ऑल दोज इंफॉर्मेशन इनटू इट।
कोड कहाँ पे? इश्यूज, न्यू इशू। नाइस। अब ये भैंचो ये होगा, लाइक इसको मैं क्या करूँ? क्विट कर दूं क्या?
बस एस्केप दबा दे, वो हो जाएगा वो।
इसने कोई फाइल वाइल कुछ भी चेंज नहीं करी।
हाँ हाँ, क्लाउड में आउटेज चल रहा है, आई थिंक देयर चैट, प्लीज लेट अस नो इफ देयर हैज बीन एनी आउटेजेस इन क्लाउड कोड।
हाँ कुछ भी चेंज नहीं करा। अरे बट रुक जा, मेरे हिसाब से एंटी ग्रेविटी से करा के देखूंगे।
तो डूड तू अभी तक तूने वो आया है तो कब से क्या करा रहा है फिर भाई तू
अरे
तू
मैं तो
अभी तो बोला
दूसरे
एंटी।
चेंजेस करा रहा था एंटी ग्रेविटी से, दूसरे
तो
चेंजेस करा था।
सारे करा ले भाई
भाई ये
सारे
बड़े
करा ले।
चेंजेस थे ना, इसलिए मैं इसको नहीं दे रहा था, बट मैं दे देता हूँ, अब
अच्छा।
देखता हूँ क्या करता है ये। Let's see how fast Gemini does things today. This is why, I've like invested in multiple subscriptions.
Oh my ass, you're paying for the subscription.
अरे करता हूँ भाई, जेमिनाई है मेरे पास।
Gemini का पे कर दे, Gemini is free for a year.
नहीं भाई, अल्ट्रा और ये हाई वाले नहीं है।
I see.
हो भी गया इसमें तो, कुछ करा है इसने,
Hmm.
बट इसने 10 लाइन हटा के एक लाइन ऐड करी है।
Hmm. देख
ऑन दो उसको पूरा। ओके उसने कर दिया, इतनी जल्दी कर दिया भैंचोद।
Hmm.
ये देख।
The standard infrastructure for validating and advancing robot policy models through simulated reality. रुक जा यार, सिमुलेटेड रियलिटी, अरे सिमुलेटेड रियलिटी क्यों कर रहे हैं यार, सिमुलेटेड एनवायरनमेंट होना चाहिए। वाई रियलिटी, simulated world environments. I
वर्ल्ड
think we should make
एनवायरमेंट।
it, yes, we world environment, we should make it technical, not like reality. We are not selling it to consumers, we are selling it to B2Bs, I'm guessing. So we should keep it simulated world environments. Reality is a good keyword, but placement is not that good because whatever the keywords that we have prior to that are like more towards technical side. So I think that's why we should keep world environment, and then we can also align it with Nvidia's stack as well, since we might be using their models in for initial training purposes.
हम्म।
So change it to simulating world environment, not reality.
ओके एंड आई थिंक ये थोड़ा बेकार लग रहा है यार, फॉर सम ये एकदम कोने में चिपका हुआ और।
नहीं, मेरे को तो बहुत सही दिख रहा है, बहुत सही दिख रहा है भाई वो। इट लुक्स रियली गुड ब्रो। तो तू उसको वो कर सकता है, लाइक अगर तेरे को वो करना है तो तू बड़ा करके वो कर दे, एक्सपैंड कर दे थोड़ा।
क्या बड़ा करके?
लाइक ये जो टेक्स्ट है ना, इसको बड़ा कर ले ना।
यहाँ पे थोड़ा ऐसे इधर।
हाँ, इसका साइज बड़ा कर ले टेक्स्ट का।
साइज तो सही है, टेक्स्ट का साइज एकदम सही है।
हाँ।
मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ इसको थोड़ा सा अपने को लाइक इधर इधर करना है, ये इतनी वाइट स्पेस लग रही है ना यार, बहुत खाली एकदम।
अरे अरे भाई, तो उसका उसका सोल्यूशन ये है, ऊपर जा। उसका
हम्म।
सोल्यूशन ये है कि जो तेरे जो इनिशियल्स है ना, तेरे को टी,
हम्म।
ये बड़े, ये सबको फॉन्ट बड़ा करना पड़ेगा, तो वो फिलअप होगा स्पेस। ऐसा है, ये तेरा फॉन्ट सिलेक्शन बहुत छोटा है भाई। तेरे को स्पेस फिलअप करने का तरीका यही रहता है, वन वन ऑफ द वे इफ यू वांट टू fill up a space or you want to make a page
वेट वेट
build up
वेट
is
वेट वेट वेट
increase the font,
वेट
increase the font.
वेट वेट। अरे इसको सिर्फ सिमुलेशन लिख दे क्या, रियलिटी हटा दूं, सिर्फ सिमुलेशन रहने देता हूँ।
डायरेक्ट सिमुलेटेड एनवायरनमेंट लिख देना भाई, सिमुलेशन लिख दे फिर बस।
थ्रू सिर्फ
तो
सिमुलेशन लिखता हूँ।
तो वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट में क्या दिक्कत है देखो।
वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट भाई बहुत बहुत ब्रॉड है भाई, बहुत ज्यादा ब्रॉड है। सिमुलेशन कर रहे हैं ना हम, तो मेन फोकस
तो
तो अपना
वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट
सिमुलेशन
में
पे
ही
है।
करेगा ना, तो ब्रॉड क्या है भाई उसमें।
अबे वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट क्या, कैसे मेक सेंस कर रहा है भोसड़ी के,
अबे
कैसे?
तो पूरा मेक सेंस कर रहा है भाई, तो एनवीडिया से रिलेट कर रहा है ना, पूरा मेक सेंस
भाई
करता है भाई वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट
सिमुलेशन
भाई।
डायरेक्टली रिलेटेड है भाई, अपन
अरे भाई
सिमुलेशन
वर्ल्ड
रखते हैं।
एनवायरनमेंट क्यों नहीं है भाई, वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट भी है
तू मेरे को
भाई
बता
वर्ल्ड
कैसे है,
एनवायरनमेंट।
कैसे है क्या वर्ल्ड
वर्ल्ड
एनवायरनमेंट?
एनवीडिया का है भाई वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट, उसने वो
वो
वीडियो में
पहली बात
बताया
तो
था
उसका
भाई।
वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट नहीं है, वर्ल्ड फाउंडेशन मॉडल है।
बट भाई वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट, भगवान।
कहाँ लिखा
मैं
है
इसलिए
वर्ल्ड
बोल रहा था कि
एनवायरनमेंट?
भाई
कहाँ लिखा है वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट?
लिखा नहीं है, बट देखो वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट क्रिएट करेगा ना, तो उनका जो सिमुलेशन है वो वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट पे ही तो है उनके।
भाई तो बेटर वर्ड तो सिमुलेशन है ना उसके लिए। एक वर्ड
तो
है
फिर
सिमुलेशन सिर्फ, और वही चीज है सेम। वर्ल्ड एनवायरनमेंट तो समझ भी नहीं आ रहा है मेरे को अलग से।
मेरे को तो नींद आ रही है भाई अब, इसलिए मेरा दिमाग शट ऑफ हो रहा है। तू कर।
एड standard infrastructure for validating and advancing robot policy models through instead of simulated reality, just also on the right and supporting managed to उसने थोड़ा ये रोबोट ये देख पहले, ये थोड़ा उसने हक तो दिया है मेरे को लग रहा है।
क्या होगा।
ये देख ये क्या कर रहा है, वो कहीं नीचे डाल रहा है वो।
अरे वो ऐसे ही है, वो अभी ऐसे ही करेगा
देख
भाई
देख
वो।
ये नीचे रख दिया उसने कहीं।
हाँ वो ऐसे ही कर रहा है भाई, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है अभी, ठीक है।
ओ ये देख इसने
वो
बीच
कर
में
लेंगे,
करा है।
वो भागे वो हो जाएगा, फिर उसकी कोई दिक्कत की बात
भाई
नहीं है,
ये
चलो।
बेटर लग रहा है वैसे।
अरे नहीं भाई, ये कैसा अजीब सा दिख रहा है कुछ तो। भाई तू फॉन्ट बड़ा कर भाई, तू फॉन्ट बड़ा कर, मैं तेको बोल रहा हूँ बार बार। देखो फॉन्ट बड़ा करना पड़ेगा, पहली लाइन बड़ी कर, दूसरी लाइन को थोड़ा छोटा रख, और तीसरी लाइन बड़ी कर भाई, फॉन्ट बड़ा कर भाई, मैं बोल रहा हूँ बार बार देखो।
चल ठीक है
वो
रुक।
फॉन्ट वो फॉन्ट बड़ा कर।
कहाँ गया?
और सेंटर में मत रख भाई, एफ रखते कभी भी, एफ फॉर्मेट फॉलो कर। और उसको लिख फॉलो एन एफ फॉर्मेट।
हम्म। करा उसने, फिर वैसे ही दिख, वैसे ये बेटर दिख रहा है थोड़ा।
फॉन्ट और बड़ा करवा थोड़ा।
अबे जो पागल है क्या, और कितना बड़ा करे?
अबे भाई ये उतनी स्पेस में क्या सोने है क्या, देखो फिर वो स्पेस में क्या करेगा
मैं
तू।
सोच रहा हूँ, रुक जा, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि यहाँ पे वो वीडियो चला देते हैं इधर, कुछ भी
अरे
ह्यूम।
यार, अबे अबे तू छोड़, तो उसको तू छोड़, तो तू बस पुश कर, मैं कर दूंगा उसको सही। तो वो समझ नहीं पा रहा है जो मैं करवाना चाहता हूँ, तू
तो
छोड़
तू
दे उसको,
बोल
तू
नहीं
पुश
पा रहा
कर।
भोसड़ी के, तू बस बोल रहा है फॉन्ट
तो
बड़ा कर।
तो भाई मैं कर दूंगा ना, फिर मैं यही तो बोल रहा हूँ, मैं सुबह उठ के कर दूंगा उसको, तू अभी पुश कर दे, मैं सुबह चेंज कर दूंगा उसको। पीआर रेस कर दूंगा। और तू देख लेना, फिर उसको तू कर दे, मैं देख लूंगा सुबह उठ के।
बस एक सेकंड में भाई क्लास चेंज करा, एक क्लास चेंज ट्राई कर रहा हूँ मैं ये रोबोट के इसमें, उसके बाद मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ। ओके। मेरे को लग रहा है इसलिए लोग देख रहे हैं। अपन आर्ग्यू कर रहे थे ना इतना वैन, तो तभी लोग स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं। 3 people।
अबे हाँ, मिल गया मुझे।
क्या?
ये देख, ऐसा इतना इतना बड़ा फॉन्ट बोल रहा हूँ मैं, ये देख भेज रहा हूँ तेरे को आई मैसेज पे।
हम्म।
ये ऐसा कुछ, या तो कॉपी इमेज।
भाई देखो अच्छा लग रहा है ये।
अरे अरे, तू फॉन्ट बड़ा कर बत्ता, मैं बोल रहा हूँ वो जो स्टाइल है वो ठीक है, फॉन्ट का साइज बड़ा कर बस।
अच्छा ठीक है, रुक।
हाँ।
कौन सा कमांड रन कराया जा रहा है भैंचोद ये? ओ देख,
हम्म।
दिख रहा है?
क्या करा इसने?
देख वो रोबोट मूव कर रहा है अब।
हाँ।
बस
हम्म।
वो थोड़ा सा इसमें हग रहा है वो, बस
हाँ,
इधर।
वो तो हो जाएगा, वो भी रिफाइन हो सकता है। वो बड़े करवाया तूने, फॉन्ट बड़ा करवाया।
हाँ बस करवा रहा हूँ, रुक।
वो उसको इमेज दे और फॉन्ट बड़ा करवा।
हम्म। ओ ये देख,
हाँ।
मादी
अब
फुद्दी, ये अच्छा लग रहा है।
और बड़ा कर फॉन्ट।
अच्छा, और ये बढ़िया लग रहा है भाई, ये राइट में ऐसा।
हाँ, और बड़ा कर फॉन्ट थोड़ा सा, ये वाला,
ये
लेफ्ट वाला, लेफ्ट वाला फॉन्ट, हाँ ये और बड़ा कर।
कितना 10%?
20 कर, देखते हैं क्या होता है, कितना आता है।
ये देख,
हाँ अब सही है, बट ये बीच में स्पेस।
यहाँ पे कुछ रोबोट आना चाहिए भाई। ये जो
जी,
है ना अपना, ये जो है ना, इसको बोलूं क्या कि इसको थोड़ा सा वो
इस,
कर दे।
इसको बोल कि इसको है ना, हाँ इसको बोल कि क्या बोलते हैं, मूव दिस div into the above into the above section, उसको ये बोल नेक्स्ट टू, ये क्या, ये कौन सा div है, रुक इस पे इंस्पेक्ट एलिमेंट कर।
हम्म
ठीक है, अब ये वाले div का वो सिलेक्ट कर नाम, देख क्या
हम्म
नाम आ रहा है div का।
डिफ का नाम कहाँ दिखता है?
अबे यहाँ तो रहा div का नाम, छक्के वो
कहाँ
देखना है
लिखा है?
इतना बड़ा, ये देख नहीं रहा क्या देखो।
रोल।
हाँ वो यही यही बस उसको सिलेक्ट कर, वो पिक कर लेता है उसको, बस तू सिलेक्ट कर, कॉपी कर, राइट क्लिक करके कॉपी एलिमेंट कर,
हम्म
डाल उसमें, मूव दिस div।
डिफ डिव, अबे तो बहुत
इनटू,
बड़ा है।
अरे तू ठीक है ना भाई, वो कर लेगा वो,
अरे
देख।
रुक जा ना, इससे अच्छा तो वो है। अरे इतना कॉन्टेक्स्ट क्यों वेस्ट करवा रहा है तू? रुक जा, इससे तो मैं डायरेक्ट वही डाल देता हूँ। ये देख। ओके।
माँ चोद दी उनने, कुत्ता होगा,
क्यों?
देख। अरे ये नहीं चाहिए था
हाँ,
मुझे, अरे उसको बोल कि मूव, ये वाला कंपोनेंट है ना, ये ऊपर वाला इसके बाजू में आना चाहिए, मूव दिस कंपोनेंट beside the text paragraph we have।
मूव विच component? दिस वन?
हाँ, मूव दिस कंपोनेंट beside the text paragraph, तो डू 3 by 1/3 split। do a 1/3 split and move the robot component next beside the paragraph component div, and make sure to have a blur in and blur out effect for the robot conveyor belt.
Do a 1/3 split and move the robot component beside the paragraph component. And क्या?
And क्या बोल रहा था मैं?
एक काम करते हैं, इसको रिवर्ट करवाता हूँ एक बार.
रिवर्ट क्यों करवा रहा है? रहने दे. नहीं नहीं, रिवर्ट मत करा, रिवर्ट मत करा, रिवर्ट मत करा. एंड एंड ऐड इन fade in, हाँ, fade in and fade out effect for the conveyor belt. Fade in and fade out effect for the conveyor belt.
अबे या तो एक
On the
काम करता हूँ ना भाई. वैसे ये अगर ये पैराग्राफ बस इधर आ जाए, इधर
इधर.
ऊपर यहाँ.
अरे ऊपर नहीं, वहां नहीं, वहां मतलब, हाँ मतलब वो बहुत अच्छा दिखेगा. तो तू, मैं जो बोल रहा हूँ ना वो करवा बस, तू करवा
बोल
बस.
क्या.
बोला ना
एंड
मैंने. अरे add
एड
fade in and fade out effect at the end of the conveyor belt.
फेड इन एंड फेड आउट इफेक्ट एट.
The end of the conveyor belt.
यारी 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 में तेरी मेरी की जिंदड़ी. गाने चला देता हूँ यार, माँ की चुप, बहुत दिमाग खराब हो रहा है.
तेरे जान तो मैं बदला छो दिखते हंजू अख मेरी फिर भी रोई ना बदला छो दिखते हंजू अख मेरी फिर भी
ये देख.
रोई ना ऐसी
अरे
प्रीत
माँ चुद
ला
गई.
लई रब्बा
ये
जैसी
उसको करेगा
होर
रिजॉल्व वो.
कदे होई ना तेरे जान तो मैं
भाई
कर
हुआ
रहा
क्या
है वो
एक
आगे.
सेकंड के लिए.
सोई ना पूरा
कर रहा है
शहर
भाई, वो हो रहा है,
बेगाना
हुआ नहीं है
इत्थे
कुछ भी, ये
मेरा
कर
हो
रहा
गया
है.
है, हो गया है.
फिर प्रीत किसे दे नाल
तो उसको दे,
कदे
रिलोड
होई
कर
ना
पेज एक बार तेरा.
ज़माना ज़ालिम था
हाइड्रेशन
भी
एरर
रोई
होता है
ना
कभी कभी, तो उसको
सारे
दे, नहीं
दुख
एरर है
लिख
उसमें, उसको
लाए
दे.
हुन कोई दर नहीं जिऊंदी रहूं आशिकी कदे ना मरनी चाहे तुरदी रवां मिलना वे करनी कोई ना इत्थे दिल दियां दसदा सानू सारियां विसर गईयां रावां वे केड़े पासे जाइए सजाना सानू सारियां विसर
माय
गईयां
अपॉलॉजीज.
रावां वे केड़े
ये देख.
पासे जाइए
ओ सही तो लग रहा है
हाँ,
भाई, सही तो लग रहा है.
बोला देखो भड़वे छुल्ले कर. अब और मत करना कुछ. और मत दिमाग लगाना, पहले ही बोल रहा हूँ मैं देखो.
हाँ
इशू
ठीक.
जो भी है ना, तू इशू डालना, पहले ही बोल रहा हूँ मैं.
हाँ इशू लिख देता हूँ अब. पुश कर देता हूँ पहले.
हाँ.
ओके.
ऐसी प्रीत ला लई रब्बा जैसी होर कदे होई ना तेरे जान तो मैं बाद एक दिन सोई ना पूरा शहर
मेन
बेगाना
पे ही हूँ
इत्थे
ना.
मेरा
हाँ.
कोई ना फिर प्रीत किसे दे नाल कदे होई
मैं
ना
मेन पे कमिट कर रहा हूँ डायरेक्ट.
ज़माना ज़ालिम तां भी
मेन
रोई
पे
ना
मत कर, मेन पे
सारे
मत कर,
दुख
पीआर बना. पीआर बना, कभी मेन पे मत कर, नहीं मत करे कर भाई. पीआर बना. मैं देखूंगा फिर मैं वो कर दूंगा उसको बाद में.
हाँ.
पीआर बना.
बट ये हुआ तो मेन पे ही है सब, तो ये बना
अभी तो
ले.
वो पीआर बना देगा भाई, वो चेकआउट वो कर देगा, उसको तो बोलेगा ना, बना देगा पीआर.
क्रिएट अ पीआर एंड पुश द कोड.
मेन पे मत करवाना उसको.
हम्म. ये बोलूं उसको कि वो अपने आप समझ जाएगा.
मैं बोल, उसको बोल, वो चूतिया है वो. मेरे को नहीं पता एंटी ग्रेविटी, बट वो बोल उसको कि
क्रिएट
मेन
अ
पे मत कर.
पीआर फॉर द वर्क वी have done in a separate branch. ये सेपरेट ब्रांच का बोलूं उसको अलग से?
अरे वो कर देगा भाई, उसके आगे वो कर देगा, वो बस बोलना मेन पे मत करे, बाकी सब वो कर देगा।
Okay, done. अबे इसने ये देख क्या करा है ये?
क्या करा?
You can instantly create the pull request with pre-filled diffs by clicking this link. Feature landing reband.
कर। अरे यार ये बहनचो, तू नई नई चीजें में बहनचो तो सर दुख रहा है मेरा, तो उसमें नई नई चीजें खुलवा रहा है वो।
अरे create pull request अच्छा, बस ये pre-filled है वो, बस मेरे को क्लिक करना है।
हाँ
ओ,
बस ठीक है, छोड़ दे छोड़ दे छोड़ दे बस।
ओ ये बन गई है, देख
हाँ
लेना।
ठीक है। हाँ
और वो अलग ब्रांच पे ही है, फीचर
हाँ
ब्रांच लैंडिंग रीब्रांड।
हाँ।
ठीक है।
चल
क्या
ठीक है भाई।
अभी बंद करना है कि पढ़ना है
हाँ
थोड़ा?
बंद करना है। हो गया भाई मेरा, मैं नहीं कर रहा भाई,
Why
अब
are you
मेरा दिमाग
quitting
नहीं चल
bro?
रहा।
देख मेरी बात
तू तू
सुन।
कर तू कर 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 तू कर, तू करते रहे,
अरे,
मैं मना नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं जा रहा हूँ मैं। तू कर तू,
अरे
मैं जब
सुन
से सुबह
मेरी
सोते
बात
रहेगा ना, तू है ना वो उसमें डालना डॉट एमडी पे, और मैं सुबह उठ के पढ़ूंगा, मैं और नहीं करता भाई।
सुन मेरी
मैं
बात।
फिर मैं फिर क्या बोलते, मैं तो पहले ही जा रहा हूँ। यू कैन कैरी ऑन योर स्ट्रीम ब्रो फॉर श्योर। मैं तो जा रहा हूँ भाई सोने।
अरे सुन मेरी बात भाई, मैं तेरा एक
और तू कर
मोटिवेशनल वीडियो
बढ़िया सो
दिखाता
रहे,
हूँ, रुक।
तेरे को कोई दिखनी नहीं है, तू देख तू देख।
अबे रुक जा भाई।
जा रहा हूँ भाई सोने।
भाई कल, अच्छा भाई तू सोच, एक दिन की मेहनत और कल इन्वेस्टर के सामने काम आँच लाने लग गया भाई। कहाँ चला गया भाई? अबे कहाँ चला गया भाई? भाई दिस इज द मोमेंट वी पुश। यही
अरे
यही
दिस इज द
डिफरेंस
मोमेंट
आएगा
कुछ नहीं,
भाई।
मुझे सुबह उठना है भाई, मेरी मीटिंग्स है और मेरे को डार्क सर्कल्स नहीं चाहिए पहली बात तो, ठीक है ना, बहुत मुश्किल से जाते हैं। तू
वन
सुबह उठ
मोमेंट
के
फॉर फ्यू।
तुम्हारा क्या बोलते हैं, सुन, दूसरी चीज, रिसर्च पेपर है ना, फ्रेश माइंड से पढ़े याद है, भैंचो मैं आधी नींद में नहीं पढ़ रहा हूँ रिसर्च
अरे
पेपर
रिसर्च
पहली
पेपर
बात तो।
नहीं हो भाई, मैं बोल रहा हूँ बाकी की चीजें भी कर देते हैं इसमें अब जो बच रही
अरे
है।
चल बे, अबे वो बहुत सारी चीज है भाई, वो अभी नहीं होंगी, मैं सुबह भले कर दूंगा, अभी नहीं कर रहा भाई मैं कुछ, तू अभी
मैं क्या बोल
कर
रहा हूँ
इसको।
सुन, अच्छा एक बात
तू
सुन।
तू कर
अरे मैं बोल
तू
ही नहीं
कर
रहा हूँ, इसका काम का नहीं बोल रहा हूँ मैं। अरे
हाँ
मैं